I'm Jason Klom, and this is Comedy on Vinyl. Hey everybody, what you're about to listen to is from the live stream unboxing I did the other day of the awesome album, the Mouse Rat album from Parks and Recreation. It's a lot of fun to listen to, and it was fun to review, but you will probably hear a little bit of frustration in my voice because it's the second time I had to do it. It also cuts at the end, and I had to tag on something. I had to do three streams that day to make this work. So, long story short, you are hearing me repeat some information, but Dual Tone Records released it. That's the important part. It's a reasonably priced vinyl record. You can also get it in other formats and stuff there as well. And thanks to the good people at Dual Tone for providing me with a copy of this to review. So enjoy this. Thanks so much. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Comedy on Vinyl. That is a podcast that I do, and I'm going to move my video a little bit. It's a podcast I do about comedy vinyl. I'm hoping the stream works as well as it seems to be. Had a bit of an issue on the last stream where basically I would freeze for about, 5 seconds, just like this. Every time I talked, it didn't matter what was happening. I was unboxing something I'm very excited about. So we're gonna reenact the unboxing is what we're gonna do here. I don't know if it's ever been done before. This is an internet first. Look, I'm a pioneer when it comes to these things. I had a viral video 20 years ago that I won't shut up about. So this is my new pioneering effort, the re-unboxing. So this is the Mouse Rat record from Parks and Recreation. I'm a big fan of Parks and Rec. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's up there with the other shows that are my favorite shows of all time. Right here, got a little unused, but definitely from this show, Unity concert, the Pawnee Eagleton Unity concert, provided by my pal Tom Zawacki when he was on the Comedy on Vinyl podcast. He did not know what kind of a prop fan I am. I've got other mugs from the TV show News Radio, my absolute favorite show of all time, and he just kindly gave me this cup, which has never been drunk from, I assume. So, big fan of Parks and Rec. I'm also a big fan of verisimilitude, big fan of people releasing stuff that feels like it could have been used in this show, and this is pretty close. I will tell you this. This had, let me take the, there we go, got all the cellophane off. It's got a Parks and Rec sticker on it. Fine, that's okay, no biggie. I like it, and I keep the stickers of this kind of stuff. What it does not have on the cover, thank goodness, is a Parks and Rec logo. Feels like a record. It is plain. It is simple. This is what it should be. On the back, Parks and Rec is on there and everything, but it does list everything as you might expect. It looks a little handwritten on purpose. Looks great. I have the record on the record player. I'm going to, one more time, I am going to absolutely play some clips that did not seem to get chopped out last time. Surprised no content matches happened, but again, I'm not streaming it right directly into my mixer. It does have this, which if you know this reference and I missed it, let me know. It's a taco on a motorcycle, and I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's a reference that I'm missing, and once somebody explains it to me, I will probably be like, oh shit, yes, love it, perfect, absolutely. That would be a thing they would include in the record. This is also what's on the label in the center of the record. This is on both sides, and this is the only complaint I had earlier. Just like quibble. Is that the right word? Quibby? That's the word. The quick bite that I had about it was that it would have been cool to have something different on both sides, even if it was the taco on one side and the motorcycle on the other side, or just some other art. There's the Pawnee seal is on here as well. You got the Pawnee seal. I'm so happy that this stream is actually working. My God. And side 1 is all originals from the show. Side 2 is a ton of covers and some originals, including 2 of the Jeff Tweedy songs. One by his character, Scott Tanner. That's what it is. And then the Land Ho song. But they're both written by him, which are things I did not know. And there's I'm going to read off. I don't remember what's Menace Ball. Let's see here. I got to hear it and I'll remember what it is. I mean, it's also got Spread Your Wings and Fly. That's something I didn't mention last time. One of my favorite things is Andy's a terrible songwriter, and Spread Your Wings and Fly is in so many of his songs. I need to hear Menace Ball. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll play that one in a minute as well. But the record's great. This is something I was mentioning. I don't have a record wall anymore. I don't put my records on display anymore. But I'm now tempted because this is something. It makes you feel like you're inside the show. I love stuff like that. Let's see here. So we'll start with side A. 5,000 Candles in the Wind, Perfect, The Pit, Sex Hair, Catch Your Dream, featuring Duke Silver, Two Birds Holding Hands. And again, I'm trying to remember I'm sure Spread Your Wings is in there as well. I can't remember what episode that might be from. It doesn't matter. It was on the show for sure. There's only one here it says was recorded for the show but not used, which is another version of I Get a Kick Out of You. It's the bonus song. Side 2 has Ann's song, The Way You Look Tonight, Menace Ball. Remember, I Get a Kick Out of You, Let's Call the Whole Thing Off Lovely Tonight, I've Got You Under My Skin, and I Only Have Eyes for You, then Pickled Ginger and Cold Water. And yeah, Menace Ball, so I was wrong earlier saying that side 2 is still mostly covers, but I'm also looking forward to hearing those. So that will be fun to listen to. So why don't you participate with me? Since the last unboxing went so terribly, I'm going to put on a song I have not heard yet on this record, which will be Menace Ball, which is track 3 on side A. So I've got it here. I mentioned this earlier. You cannot see it, unfortunately, but the thing I say at the end of every episode of Comedy on Vinyl, which you can catch wherever you get podcasts, is have a good thing. It does say that on my record player. You can't see. It doesn't even look like there's anything there. So we've got side A. Let's flip over to side B on my sort of crappy record player. Okay, now, it did say it was track 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, this is going to be interesting because there's also no tracks on the center of either side of the record. So let's see if I can get this over track 3. I'm terrible at this, so it's probably going to go poorly. I'm just going to have to do this by hand. You like potato and I like potato. You like tomato and I like tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. Not even on the track list, that one. It is. It's on the back. Oh, wait a minute. Now this is confusing. The sun may set, the moon may glow, the stars may twinkle, but this I know, that nothing looks quite as lovely as you, dear, tonight. Now that's weird. Your funny face, my shabby clothes, we're less than perfect, but this I know, that no one looks half as lovely as you, dear, tonight. So, that was Lovely Tonight. Not at all what I... Now, this is what's throwing me. So side A, I was misreading this. This is my fault. I was misreading the lyric sheet. Obviously, lyric sheets are as long as the lyrics are going to be. So, yeah, here we go. So I'm going to flip over back to side A, because that's actually where Menace Ball is. And that'll be fine. We'll give that a listen. Menace Ball is... What a dummy. I'm a dummy. That's fine. Menace Ball's the last track on this side. Doesn't mean it'll be any easier for me, because... Oh, yeah. I know you've been changing, but I've been changing too. You say that you moved on, but I still dream of you. And I know I never believed that you would ever know, and I was blind to see that we were through. When you walked out, I waited to see you would turn around and come walking back to me. Okay, that song I absolutely know. Just didn't know it was called that. We're gonna go back to 5,000 Candles in the Wind. If only because I was so excited to hear this one, and I'm still excited to rehear it. So. Up in horsey heaven, here's the thing. You trade your legs for angels' wings. And once we've all said goodbye, you take a running leap and you learn to fly. Miss you in the sand. So, again, fear of content match has me still double-checking this stuff. I wanted to put in one of the Landho slash, let's see, one of the Jeff Tweedy songs. So let's give this a little bit of a listen. Apologies that it's not piped right in, but this is also not the most high-quality record player. It's a Bluetooth record player, so.
Alone in the zone of the side. No one gives us a to the side. I never let you ride. I never bet you don't know. Or something like this in the night. I'll never let it show. When I'm told when it's dry. When no one gives us a to the side.
Again, don't want any content matches, but that's also stay. That's incredibly fun. I'm trying to think if there's anything. No, I mean we kind of I burned through a lot of them in the last one. Don't want to screw with my chances here, but let's recap. Let's recap what is great about this record. First of all, again, I love verisimilitude. I love something that acts like it is the thing from the thing. Also, of course, I love anything on vinyl. Not anything, just comedy or comedy adjacent things. That's the weird thing about this is there's stuff in here that is perfectly serious to aid a comedy, because if you don't take comedy seriously, no one's gonna laugh. That's a big important thing. And so the further you go into making something feel real and feel like it's a part of reality, the funnier it is. So this to me adds a level to Parks and Rec, even if it is, as I mentioned earlier, it is merchandise, but it is well put together merchandise. It's not like a shirt, and I did mention this earlier. You can get shirts from Dual Tone. Actually, what's the exact? Just go to dualtone.com, and you can definitely find it there. They have shirts and stuff. A Mouse Rat shirt, which I actually like this Mouse Rat shirt, and a little Sebastian shirt, which is probably not like the cheap one that I bought on Amazon, which I'm sure was not licensed. And fell apart and is now unrecognizable 6 months later because maybe I didn't wash it well enough, but whatever, it still fell apart. And this one doesn't look like it will. I did mention this earlier in my other stream as well. You can get this on CD, you can get it on cassette. Just go to dualtonestore.com. Go to dualtone.com as well, I think, and you can get the record there. It's $23, pretty reasonable for a vinyl thing. You can get shirts, you can get it on CD, and if the good people at Dual Tone aren't that annoyed with my live stream and want to send me the green record and or the red, white, and blue vinyl version of this, I would happily accept them. I'm a nice fella. I'll treat them well. They'll get a nice home. But I do love this one. It is also great. So the Mouse Rat album, A+, A++. I don't know. I don't really rate these things. I just talk about whether or not they're a good vinyl experience, and this is a great vinyl experience. Sure. Would I love photos and stuff in there of the actors playing their characters? Yeah, but do you know what I'm guessing happened? Those are pretty difficult to get rights releases to. Although, maybe not. I'm now curious if there are rights issues just because Chris Pratt's so famous, which, by the way, you got to admit, I made this joke earlier, but Garfield sounds great on this record. So anyway, the Mouse Rat, the awesome album, also, some Land Ho stuff on there as well. Technically Scarecrow Boat. Worth it for verisimilitude alone, and also it's got great friggin' music on it. Thank you to the people at Dual Tone for sending that along. Hopefully this one goes through, but thank you very much for watching and listening, and as always, have a good thing. Oh, I always end it that way, but you know what, really quick, go to Comedy on Vinyl, go to StolenDress.com where you can find all my other podcasts, because Comedy on Vinyl is ending in a matter of days. And I do a lot of other stuff and would love your support there. Anyway, thank you for listening and watching, and as always, have a good thing. Comedy on Vinyl is a production of StolenDress Entertainment. It is produced by Mike Warden and is hosted and edited by Jason Klom. Our theme song was composed and performed by Richard Levinson. You can email us at podcast@comedyonvinyl.com. You can also send snail mail to P.O. Box 725165, Berkeley, Michigan 48072. Subscribe to Comedy on Vinyl on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and anywhere else you can find podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating and write us a review. It helps. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Comedy on Vinyl, or find everything in one place at comedyonvinyl.com. A major portion of Comedy on Vinyl has been underwritten by Stand Up Records. Please visit standuprecords.com for all your comedy needs and tune in to the new Stand Up Records channel available on the Roku, where you can also find select episodes of this podcast. Visit StolenDress.com to listen to our other podcasts, watch videos, and imbibe freely of our multimedia content going back 15 plus years. StolenDress Entertainment.
Hey, it's my turn. Ah!